Hey guys, what is up? Michal here. So I recently started to read this book called Draw to Win by Dan Rohn, and I thought I will make some videos about it. This book is very small, super portable, and I really like it because despite of its size, it does capture quite cool and big ideas actually. And mostly they are also really relevant for my content. So I will start directly by the chapter 1, which is basically about the data and about the world before and about the world today. When we look at it, since the beginning of the times, or since we have some data available until year roughly 2019, there were some 44 zettabytes of data generated, which is definitely a lot. But if we look from in the period between 2020 and 2025, there were almost 700 zettabytes of data generated, which means that until 2019, there were only 8% of the data created from what is available today. So most of the data, 90%, above 90% of the data were created in the past 5-6 years, which is actually pretty crazy. And then if we look deeper, we see that most of the data is actually visual. Now we have to take this with a pinch of salt, but basically around 80% of all the stuff that is out there is visual. There are videos, there are pictures, there are different multimedia and so on. Only 20% of the content out there is actually written, structured text, documents, and so on. And what is even more interesting is that the expectation out there in the business world is that most of the people, means around 90% of the people, are expected to have very good visual communication skills, where the reality says that actually only around 20% of the people do have those visual communication skills at a really good level, and the rest is not really confident or was never taught how to communicate visually. So what's the conclusion here? The point is, I don't think it really matters what you do, where you are, and whatever business you are in. The world today is visual, it always was visual, and it's going to be only more and more visual and more chaotic as we generate more and more data. So I think it's really important to learn those visual communication skills, and I'm on my journey to do so. And by going through this book and many others, I hope I'm gonna get better at my visual communication skills. And if you're interested in such a stuff, just hit the subscribe button and I will see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye.